I researched plastic cosmetic surgery for over a year in the US, and then also Mexico and Seoul, Korea. I decided to look outside the US because the doctors were wanting to do very few procedures over a very long period of time, and their charges were extremely high. And as a nurse, I knew a lot of the medical guidelines, and I felt they were being really conservative. I decided to go with My Medical Vacation because I read all the testimonials online, I researched the doctors, I researched the hospital. I then spoke with your employee, Katie, who answered every question I had, was absolutely perfect. I felt so safe, and I trusted everything she said. The savings, or the cost and savings of the US versus here, I was quoted at $60,000 for the procedures that I received here for $13,000, and that included my hotel. You know, my experience when I arrived in Cancun, I came by myself, and to not speak the language and stepping off the plane, that's kind of a scary thing. But the whole way, Katie was texting me, telling me exactly where she would be. I navigated a few steps out of the airport, and there she was. I couldn't have asked for anything easier. It was wonderful. Dr. Samino was so friendly, and he explained everything to me in a way that, you know, I understood it. He answered all of my questions. He wasn't rushing me, and I had come at the end of a very long day. I felt no pressure by him to leave. He took his time. He reassured me. At the end of our consultation, I really felt like he understood what I wanted, and I just had nothing to worry about. The hospital was an important part to me. I am a nurse, and so I was worried coming to a foreign country and to see what their medical care is like. I can tell you that when I checked into the hospital, I was just so blown away with how clean and professional everything was. Everything was modern and up to date, exactly what I would have expected. The staff was attentive and did everything by medical protocols that I was used to. I saw, you know, nothing that I would have changed. After I was released from the hospital, my accommodations were at the Ambiance Hotel. It's near the offices. It was arranged for me by Katie. I had no worries. The staff was so friendly. They were used to seeing a patient, so they had no problems dealing with me, and they were very kind and sweet and checked on me, and it's a lovely place. Cancun as a destination was the advantage for me. It was the reason I came. I felt it was safe. I felt you know, there were a lot of American tourists, a lot of tourists from all over. So it was a friendly place, and seems they're used to taking care of us here. So, you know, it's been just warm and friendly. And yes, arriving here was easy. Getting flights was easy. Getting flights out, easy. The services I received after surgery were really outstanding. I have a personal nurse. She sees me every day. I'm sure she'd come more often if I needed her to. She's absolutely so professional and sweet, and I couldn't say enough, one nurse to another, how well she's done taking care of me. Anybody considering plastic surgery, I would suggest, you know, read as much as you can. Understand that it is surgery, and nothing is painless, and things change. But if I had had all the money to do it in the US or come here, I would still come here because it was a better experience. I knew it was a better fit for me. It just worked for me. I would not have had this attention, this kindness, any of this in the States. I just wouldn't have. And I really encourage people to do their research, find what fits them, but I'll bet anything that if they check out my medical vacation, that they're gonna love it.